We don't want to drive you guys away towards the top side. Seems like Jin Air want to find some action against Smeb, who's been denied a ton of CS so far. 18-3 as the wave crashes
They're ratcheting
in.
it up.
He's going to go ahead and start pushing back. Might have to pop the flash. He's going to try to get back in underneath the turret. Flashes in. MT goes forward. So much damage, and he will just be taken down. Down towards the bottom side of the map. Waiting in the brush has not been spotted yet.
Bit of patience, but Mata flash any moment.
Oh,
Here we go.
Yeah, flash pulverize comes through into the counter strike, and Teddy just disappears. Mata finds the kill, and now it's all on Wraith to try to get out of here. Gets the pop-up, flashes away. Seems like he will be able to exit with his life, but beautifully done. Really good patience from KT, and they nearly get Wraith at the end.
And that's the reason why Mata is still so respected, because in an instant, there's never any second guessing. He knows when to engage. The CC laying was beautiful. Nothing Teddy could do.
Yep.
Was able to use his heal. I'm surprised about that.
In the meantime,
giving them the direst treatment here.
Yeah, has that little kitten thrown down for a ward, but Smeb, yeah, nothing really he can do. No flash available. Going to try to hand this one over to Gracie, it would seem. But actually it's going to be MT in the end taking it away as so on it takes up the...
Yeah, but if KT is on point with their warding and start initiations, they can still make this game work. But it's always fun when the split pusher starts to get ahead, because then there's headaches on both sides. As well, this is a pretty big headache.
Smeb's got a massive headache at the moment. No flash available, so on tries to push in. He does have it. He's going to go for it, gets the jump, and that is just going to be the final blow. So on comes...
Still have ways to win this game. But the Trundle also is really popping.
I mean, you have to be wondering, you know, how do I get myself back into an acceptable position, let alone my team as a whole? Let's see, we can see some aggression here onto Wraith in the bottom lane. I mean, he's just stacking up, and Deft is going to run him out. So he will. So a couple more wave shoves, perhaps. Get some chunking down on the pawn should be enough to take that out. As Wraith's going to get found in the river. Score wrapping around the backside. And here comes the CC train. He's going to go ahead, flash away, try to get himself away from this Jax, but now with Jeff joining in the mix, they will have the run for the slow, they'll have the run for the execute, he'll get booted back over the wall, and Pawn will go ahead and kill steal the whole damn thing. Now Teddy in a bad spot, starts charging down the lane, but he knows that he's pretty much donezo here as he tries to get out, flashes away into the stopwatch there for the headbutt pulverize, but Nether Grasp is waiting for him as well as a counter strike, so you tried, Teddy. You probably should have just saved the flash. He goes down here. Up the Righteous Glory to try to get in range of MT, but not going to be able to find it. In the meantime, just a little bit of scuffling here coming through. Depth going to go gold in right as that Call of the Forge God comes through, so he's not going to get popped up now. Ultimate thrown down by the Maokai, so on. Up in the front line, just trying to get rid of Smeb. And now Mata's going to be turned up with the Fate's Call as there. Smeb all on his lonesome will get Pop Blast auto attack there over the wall from Teddy. Comes through and they take him down, but that's going to be Grace going down in the fight as well. So far, a 2-for-1 in advantage of Long.
How many free objectives have we seen from Weaver's Walls in previous Talia metas? The Weaver's Wall hasn't really been used in this game at all by Grace. And that's what we're looking for, is we might see a fight.
Smeb's getting chunked at low there. While the Forge God comes through, gets a pop-up onto Deft and Mata. Deft down to about half HP. He's going to get popped. The Guardian Angel comes through. Mata goes golden to try to stay alive in the fight. Fate's Call. Do believe is still available, and Deft is actually going to go ahead, trades one back, finds the kill in onto Umpty, but Grace goes in and immediately kills off the Callista. Teddy getting jumped on, headbutt back into the thick of the fight, will get taken down by Score, who stays alive, leap striking over to Pawn to keep himself alive as he retreats back towards the base. Jin Air going to be coming out on top of this one so far with a 2-for-2 as they try to look for more, but they're turning it around. The Malefic Visions just go through, and Grace will get taken. So Jin Air instead just peel back. To have vision control over the area at the moment, but now Mata, he's going to be looking for another play, this time on a Grace, headbutts him in, he's going to get locked down, he gets annihilated. Deft. Explosive action as you were talking about, Papa Smithy. We're still on the players, so here we go.
We're walking up. What does it mean?
Forward here, Mata, maybe looking for the dive. There
means
we go.
A lot.
Goes in with a headbutt pulverize, finds Grace, who goes down pretty low. The Face Call comes out, Call the Forge God, does get the pop-up in. Massive knockup from Wraith, but it's going to be Jin Air who's still losing members, so on, getting burned down. Will get the kill in on the Depth, but he pays for that one with his life. 3 members dead on the side of Jin Air into the base that they want to be in, so thanks, I guess, as they are just kind of welcomed through the door. Now in onto the final turrets. It's the 2 blocking them from the Nexus. The super creeps are coming in on all sides.
Oh, baby!
Coming down, that's going to be the jump in. Grace manages to flash away, keep himself safe, and actually they're trying to trade this one back in onto Smeb, who goes very low here with the Maokai. So far, still going to be alive. Will get popped right at the end, it looks like there, yeah, as Umpty finds the kill, but that is going to be traded for Teddy, as Deft is still alive, is still firing away and is knocking down these final turrets. Nexus going to be standing, 3 members left on the side of Jin Air, but there's nothing really that they can do by the look of it. And there you go, the final hits go through onto the Nexus, 14-11 at the end.